Joe Rogan predicted the fires in LA, and the warnings went unheeded. Watch this.
I felt like it could fall apart at any moment. It was
Yeah.
always like, I was always waiting for the next earthquake or the next fire. I was evacuated 3 times from my house from fires. Yeah. Last one, 2 houses in front of my house burnt to the ground. Right in front of my house. What? Yeah, the wildfires were crazy. When you see the walls of flame that are from the left to the right, everywhere you could see is flames. I mean, LA's dry. It's dry. All it takes is a good wind and fires.
Yeah.
And then you realize, like, I talked to a fireman once. This is one of the reasons that freaked me out. So I was talking to this guy, and he was telling me, he goes, dude, one day, he goes, it's just going to be the right wind, and fire's going to start in the right place, and it's going to burn through LA all the way to the ocean, and there's not a thing we can do about it. I go, really? He goes, yeah.
Dry winds were blowing harder than almost anyone could remember. So around 10:30 a.m., when a small fire broke out along a bushy hillside near a state park, those winds quickly fanned the flames. LA firefighters got word on their internal radio channel.
This has the potential for 200 plus acres in the next 20 minutes. We have a potential for structures being threatened in the next 20 minutes.
The fire started to burn through one of the wealthiest and most beautiful neighborhoods in the country, the Pacific Palisades.
He goes, we get lucky with the wind. He goes, but if the wind hits the wrong way, it's just going to burn straight through LA, and there's not going to be a thing we can do about it. Because these fires are so big, dude. You're talking about like thousands of acres that are burning simultaneously with like 40-mile-an-hour winds. And the wind's just blowing embers through the air, and those embers are landing on roofs, and those houses are going up, and they're landing on bushes, and those bushes are going up, and everything's dry. And once it happens in a way where it's so spread out that there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do.
You just have to evacuate, right?
Nothing they can do. They just got to get out of there.
It also helps if you have sufficient water supply. And there's millions of gallons, and the Pacific Palisades Reservoir was empty during the highest wind season.
This was supposed to be the water to put out the Palisades fire. This is the Santa Ynez Reservoir. It's the water supply basically for the Palisades. When they first started fighting the Palisades fire, they ran out of water extremely quickly. Wednesday, 3 a.m., they were basically out. And there's been a lot of talk on why this happened. So how long has this reservoir been empty for?
Since February of last year.
They knew this was coming. This is pure gross negligence and incompetence by the leaders of California. Tell us what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe so that you can stay up to date for all of our new videos. Please help us get the word out and spread the message.